Welcome to Willow Creek Middle School in the historic Willow Creek Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between the 8th grade Willow Creek Braves and the 8th grade Benjamin Franklin Vikings. We are about 10 minutes left for warm-ups here before we get rolling. We'll get to starters shortly, closer to tip time, and let you know how things are going to go. 8th grade, A to start and B to follow. Thank you for joining us. If something were to happen during the broadcast and we were to have an issue, which has happened before multiple times, we will try to stay with it and maybe move locations and try to get something. But anyway, if the broadcast falls off, go to Willow Creek MSTV on YouTube, and we will get something streaming as quick as possible. Again, thanks for joining us. I am your host for the evening, Josh Wissing, and hopefully we will have a great game between two middle school basketball powerhouses in the historic Willow Creek Middle School Gymnasium. Good evening and welcome to Willow Creek Middle School in the historic Willow Creek Gymnasium for tonight's matchup between the 8th grade Lady Braves and the 8th grade Lady Vikings from Benjamin Franklin Middle School. I will be your commentator for the evening. My name is Josh Wissing and I work here at Willow Creek. I apologize if I get anybody's name wrong here. We're trying to do our best, but I am not an expert in names, so I apologize for that. Starters for the evening for Willow Creek 8th grade A team start. Number 15, Giselle Chavez. Number 4, Jocelyn Martinez. Number 32, Abigail Nelson. Number 14, Miley Pelkey. And number 33, Savannah Riley. The starters for Ben Franklin are number 13, Snyder, number 30, Offman, number 34, Pasturette, number 35, Harris, and number 41, Juliana. The Braves are coached by Coach Pimentel, and the Ben Franklin Vikings are coached by longtime coach, Coach Osborne. About a minute before we get ready to tip off here, we'll do the national anthem, and I will step aside so you can hear that, and we'll be ready to go. Thank you again for joining us for 8th grade A girls basketball with the B game to follow tonight. Should be a great evening of good basketball here at the historic Willow Creek Gymnasium. Again, thank you for joining us here tonight. We appreciate you being here and for watching Braves basketball on WMS TV here in Portage, our Willow Creek Middle School TV station. Our officials are Mr. Aries and Mr. Berrien, and our official scorekeeper is Mr. Swindle, keeping us on time. Again, on the floor to start the game for the Braves is 15 Chavez, 4 Martinez, 32 Nelson, 14 Pelkey, and 33 Savannah Riley. Starters for BF, 13 Snyder, 30 Offman, 34 Pasturette, 35 Harris, and 41 Juliana. Again, thank you for joining us. If we happen to run into any technical difficulties here, go to Willow Creek MSTV. I will try to keep you updated with the time, and the score will be at the bottom of your screen. And just underway, Valpo is the opening tip. One of those long shots off the wire, as happened multiple times here in the historic Willow Creek Gym, and ball hits the wire. Giselle's going to bring the ball up for the Braves. She's going to pass it over on the side to Martinez. Martinez looking to the top for Miley Pelkey. Pelkey off to the shoulder there. Oh, we got a turnover and then turnover right back. Chavez on the drive with the right hand. Nice runner by Giselle. Braves in a press of sort, looking to trap the basketball. Vikings break the press, get down, and get a layup. That layup is by Harris. Now the Vikings are up on the press. Defensive play by the Vikings, knocking the ball out of bounds. Braves will inbound. Just starting here in the first quarter. Vikings in a 2-3 zone. Braves still passing around the top, trying to figure it out. And they got the ball in. Shot block, 2 shot blocks, 3 shot blocks. And we're going to get a foul. Foul is going to be on Savannah Riley underneath. Good ball movement by the Braves, just better defense by the Vikings. Vikings kind of break the press and then fumble it out of bounds. Loose ball out of bounds will go to the Braves with 4:22 left in the first quarter. Good entry pass. Not sure she was quite ready for it, but an inch pass. Vikings on the break, looking to set up their offense. Harris with the ball for the Vikings. Looking down low for Gilliana. We got a travel. So that will be a turnover, and the Braves will take over under their own basket. Braves inbound to Jocelyn. Jocelyn gets some help and goes over to Giselle. Giselle's working up, looking for some help. Looks like we got a foul on the Vikings. That's going to be the first on Pasturette. 3:45 to play in the first quarter with our score 2-2. Giselle over to Pelkey. Pelkey looking to drive. Passes baseline, and that is a little tough to handle, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Vikings. Good defensive battle so far between the two teams. Got some turnovers, got some steals. Both teams are pressing the basketball right now, and so defense is doing a good job keeping the ball away from the other team. Good ball movement by the Braves. Vikings were on top of that one, and we got a jump ball under the basket, so that's going to stay with the Braves. Pelkey's going to take the ball out. There's Giselle for the jumper on the side. A little strong. And the Vikings are going to come down with the rebound and press the basketball. There's Harris on the break. She's going to pull up for a jumper. Long-range jumper. A little short. Another jumper. A little long. Rebound cleared by the Braves. Great job by Abigail on the rebound. We got a pass out of bounds, so the Vikings are going to take over. Snyder's got the ball for the Vikings. Little misstep there, and will be another turnover. With 2:46 to play in the first quarter, score is still 2-2. Number 32 checking in for the Vikings. That is Wasserman. Wasserman checks in for Pasturette. Braves bringing the ball up. That is Jocelyn Martinez with the ball for the Braves. She passes it over to Abigail back out to Jocelyn. Top of the key. Braves trying to penetrate this 2-3 zone. Jocelyn in the corner on the drive. Takes it all the way and gets the layup. It's our first score since the opening minute with 2:20 to play in the first quarter. Vikings break the press and get into their half-court offense. Too bad the shot went down, but she traveled beforehand. Good-looking shot, but got to put the ball on the ball on the ground. So here we go. A reset for you. There's 2:08 to play in the first quarter. Giselle's going to bring the ball up for the Braves. She's going to pass it over to Jocelyn at the free-throw line extended. Just kind of dribbling out front there. There's Pelkey on the wing. Over to Giselle. Giselle's going to drive and put up a runner. No good. Rebound. Rebound by Savannah. Riley had a shot at it, but she's going to draw a foul and go to the line. Foul will be on Hoffman from Valpo. That's her first. Savannah knocks down the first one. Looks like Pasturette's going to check back in for the Vikings, number 34, and checking out is number 35, Harris. Savannah with her second attempt here. And we have a lane violation, so a minute 46 to play in the first quarter. Vikings got it out of bounds. They get the ball in the backcourt. Willow Creek pressing, and the Vikings break the press. And then Giselle takes it right back. Giselle passes it up to Jocelyn. Jocelyn on the drive, turns around, tries to fight through the trees, and a rebound by Savannah. That's going to be one of those rugby scrums down there. That's going to go jump ball to the Vikings this time. Vikings get the ball down low and beat the press. They're looking to get into their offense here. And we got a little carry by Wasserman. Little unsure about where to go with the basketball and just turned it over with the dribble. Minute 13 to play in the first quarter. That's Giselle bringing the ball up for the Braves. She's going to penetrate and drive with the runner off. Rebound cleared by the Vikings, and they're looking to run. Jocelyn gets back on defense with a nice steal of the loose ball, and she's driving with it. Juliana, number 41 for the Vikings with the block. We're now under a minute with 40 seconds to play. Shot from the sideline, no good. Rebound by Valpo, still no good. Braves clear the rebound. Giselle is going to lead past to Jocelyn, see if she can run it down. She does. She's working like crazy to get there. Does not draw the foul. The Vikings are guilty of a traveling violation, so the Braves will take it out on the side. Jocelyn was looking for a foul there. Kind of got stuck once she got down there, but Braves will have possession with 22 seconds to play in the first quarter. 14 seconds here to play. Turnover. Vikings take the ball back. Misses it. Giuliano with the put back. No good. Giselle pulls down the rebound, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. So your score at the end of one is going to be Willow Creek 5, Benjamin Franklin 2. Quick pace first quarter. Only 3 team fouls, 2 on the Vikings and 1 on the Braves. A lot of feeling out as far as the press goes. Both teams pressing, so we had a lot of turnovers. Both teams trying to deal with the press. This time, we'd like to take the opportunity to thank our athletic supporters. Solid platforms at 6610 Melton Road in Portage. Scaffolding is their business. Safety is their culture. Safe, efficient, transparent, and accountable since 1990. Solid platforms for all of your platform needs. The Local 1005 United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners of America. More than 500,000 men and women who perform safe, productive work every day. Possession arrow to start the second quarter looks to be with the Braves. Again, there's Mr. Swindle on the scoreboard, keeping us on task, getting us ready to start the second quarter. First quarter is a low-scoring defensive battle with lots of turnovers. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter. Team that can take care of the basketball the best and limit the turnovers will have success. Giselle on the drive with the left hand. Runner in the lane is a little too strong. Rebound's going to be pulled down by the Vikings. Vikings outlet the ball. And they're into their half-court offense. There's a long jumper, rattles around and in. That jumper is good by Hoffman. That brings the BF score to 4. It's now 5-4 with a 1-point game. Just starting the second quarter, 5:20 to play. Pelkey drives and kicks it back out to Chavez. A little ball fake there. Looking like she's going to drive. Pulls it out, gives it back to Jocelyn. Jocelyn on the drive. She pulls it back out, gives it to Pelkey. And nice play by BF. On the steal, finds number 32 down the lane. Just rims out. Good clear on the rebound by Pelkey. Going to get a foul on the Vikings. That is going to be on 34. That is on Pasturette. And here comes the press from the Lady Vikings. And Coach Pimentel is going to call a timeout to talk about the press break. Again, trying to figure out the press break. Everybody's got the specific spots on the press break. If someone is out of position, that's what happens. You get stuck in the backcourt. 4:40 to play in the second quarter. Close game, 5-4. Again, as we said at the quarter break, whichever team can handle the press and whichever team can limit the turnovers will have an advantage at the end of this quarter. Possession arrow will be with the Vikings when that happens again. But here we go. Braves inbounding from half court. Inbound to Giselle Chavez. She's going to bring the ball up and set the offense for the Braves. The Vikings come out to meet her in that 2-3 zone or man. Looks more like the 2-3 zone, but man. Ball down to Savannah. Savannah with the jumpers, a little short. Good hustle play by Giselle Chavez. She's on the drive with the right hand, a little strong. Jocelyn's going to clean up the rebound and work out to the top of the key. Savannah, and didn't hold that pivot foot, so they're going to call her for traveling. Good idea. Look down low first. Just got to hold that pivot foot. Braves on the press now. A little strong, and the Vikings throw it away. And Braves are going to have the ball out of bounds in their end on the sideline. Giselle down to Savannah. Savannah's got to keep that ball up. We're going to call it traveling, even though it looked like she didn't really have control of it. I always talk about keeping that ball high when you catch it. That way they can't tie you up or there. And we got another travel. Both coaches, I think, a little frustrated here for turnover. So checking in for the Braves is going to be number 24. That is Presley Wellestat. coming out for the Braves of Savannah. There's Giselle on the drive. Tries the reverse. Doesn't quite get it to go. Vikings trying to press the ball down the floor. Good outlet pass. Long jumper is a little long. Ball's on the ground. Still ball's on the ground. One of those famous rugby scrums again. And that, this time, possession error will go to the Vikings with 3:38 to play in the second quarter. Stingy defense by both teams at this point. Whoever can break through first offensively is going to have the nod. Good defensive play by Giselle, knocking the ball away. Valpo recovers, gets the ball back. Another traveling violation. Checking in for Valpo's number 1, Alex. She's going to check in for number 13, Snyder. There's Jocelyn on the drive. She gives it up to Pelkey on the left elbow. Top of the key, Giselle. Little pump fake and a drive. Step back jumper. Little strong. Valpo pulls down the rebound, looking to counter the other direction. That is Offman on the drive with the right hand, just a little strong. Juliana with the rebound. And that finally goes. That breaks a scoring drought for both teams with 2:50 to play in the second quarter. Giselle passes it into Presley. Presley back to Giselle. Giselle's on the drive with the runner. Right hand, no good. Presley with the rebound, and she draws a foul going to the line. Foul is going to be on Wasserman. That's the 14th foul for the Vikings to Willow Creek's 1. So pretty clean game as far as fouls go. This is Presley at the line for 2. Little strong on the first one. Second free throw upcoming here. Also a little strong, but a good rebound. Didn't quite have her footing, and a couple steps cost a traveling violation, so the Braves are going to be back into their press as the Vikings get it. Inadvertent whistle. We're backed up live action here. Valpo gets the ball in, and then Jocelyn tries to take it away and knocks it back out of bounds. Valpo passes it off of the shins of another player and goes out of bounds, so the Braves will take over on the baseline with 2:16 to play. Pelkey inbounds to Giselle. Giselle's on the drive. Step back jumper. Good. That's a long 2. Again, Valpo breaks the press. That's number 1, Alex, with the ball. She tries to interpass to Juliana. Juliana gets a little hard off the bank. Bank not open for her right now. A high arcing shot doesn't go, and the rebound is going to go to, looks like the Vikings out of bounds with 1:48 to play. Vikings get the ball set up in their half-court offense. It's Alex on the wing. She gets a pick from number 30. Looks down low to Juliana. There's Juliana. Oh, a little hard off the glass. Ball gets knocked out of bounds for a possession to the Braves. Again, back into the press. And breaks the press nicely. There's Jocelyn on the drive. And she's going to draw a foul. That foul's on number 41, Juliana. Jocelyn, that is her game. If you are just watching for the first time, Jocelyn does a great job on the drive. Little short on the first try. We got one more attempt here. 1:25 to play in the second quarter. Second one rims out. Valpo's going to grab the rebound and clear it out and get down to the half. And there's a long shot by number 30, but Valpo pulls down the rebound. And there's number 35. Good defense by Giselle. She gets a piece of that on the way up. Juliana's got the ball, and we got a 3-second violation call with 1:07 to play in the second quarter. I think Coach Pimentel called that one on the 3 seconds because he was yelling, but that's all right. Jocelyn Martinez brings the ball up for the Braves, passes it off to Pelkey on the wing. Pelkey back up top to Giselle. Presley Wellestat with a screen. Jocelyn Martinez in down low. Got a little hit on the, and then we get a rebound, and it rolls in. Good shot there by, I believe that was Abigail Nelson. The Braves the Vikings break the press. That's number 1, Alex with the shot. Doesn't fall. We got 33 seconds. The Braves clear the rebound, and they're headed back the other way. There's Jocelyn Martinez up the wing, working the drive. She passes it over back to Abigail. Jocelyn, little pump fake, and we're reset. 20 seconds to play in the first. Deep three-pointer, just a little off to the right. Valpo clears the rebound with 14 seconds to play. There's a long pass down the floor. Good passing by Valpo. They get a 2-pointer with 5 seconds to play. See if the Braves can get it up the floor. And the answer would have been no. So after a defensive struggle here in the first half, the Braves are going to take a slight edge into the break at 9-8. Thank you for joining us. Our halftime show is brought to you by, again, our Athletics Porters, Solid Platforms, and the local 1005 United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners of America. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with third quarter action here shortly. Willow Creek would like to thank our supporters. Solid Platforms at 6610 Milton Road in Portage. Scaffolding is their business. Safety is their culture. Safe, efficient, transparent, and accountable since 1990. Solid Platforms for all of your platform needs. The Local 1005 United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners of America. More than 500,000 men and women who perform safe, productive work every day. Getting ready to start the second half. A defensive battle so far. I'm sure both coaches are talking about the turnovers. We've had a number of turnovers based on the pressure defense by both teams. Both teams have pressed full court press for the majority of the first half with a little trap here and there. And both teams seem to have struggled against that press at times. And so we have had a great defensive battle between these two teams in the score of 9-8 to start the second half. We'll see what this half brings. Good, fast-paced action, even though it's a defensive battle in the first half. We'll see what happens here in the second half. So as we get ready to go, the Braves are going to inbound the ball to start us off in the second half. Mr. Swindle, scoreboard operator, ready to go. Officials, ready to go. We're ready to go. Thanks for watching Lady Braves basketball on WMS TV. Jocelyn Martinez at the top, passes it over to Giselle Chavez. Giselle with the drive with the left hand. She's going to think better of it and pull it back out. Now she drives with the runner. A little strong. Valpo clears the rebound and head backs the other way. That's number 30 for Valpo. Offman, she's going to pass it off the wing. There's a long three-pointer by number 13. That doesn't go. We got a scrum down there. It's going to go to Willow Creek. And here comes that full court press we were talking about at halftime. See if any of these teams have made some adjustments on how to break the press, and the Braves look like they have done it. Jocelyn on the drive, a little strong, just rims out. The Vikings clear the rebound, they get it out. And there's Harris bringing the ball up for the Vikings. Set up their offense. That's Snyder at the top. She's got the ball. She's going to pass it over to Offman. Offman inside to Pasturette. Back outside. Again, tough defense by the Braves. And we're going to have, it looks like, a foul on the Braves. That's going to be on Abigail Nelson, but that's going to be on the ground, so the Vikings are going to have it out of bounds underneath. They give you 5 fouls. Nothing to worry about there. Actually, probably a really good foul. That way you don't give up an easy layup down there on the back. There's Giselle on the sideline trying to steal the basketball. Number 13 with the jumper. Long jumper, just rims out. Giselle's going to clear the rebound. She's going to draw a foul. That foul will be on Harris for the Vikings. Again, not exactly sure what the foul situation is. I'm not keeping the book up here, but I'll let you know what's going on. With 4:30 to play in the third quarter, Braves have the basketball. Chavez on the drive, draws a defense to her, gets a nice pass to Savannah. Savannah looking for a foul, then gets the rebound, and then draws a foul. 32 checking in for the Vikings. That's Wasserman. She's checking in for Snyder. The Vikings are going to inbound. That's Harris bringing the ball up for the Vikings. Good job by Jocelyn bringing the ball up. She's going to reset the offense. Chavez on the drive with the left hand. She passes it off to Jocelyn. Jocelyn goes baseline, thinks better of it, gives it up to Giselle. Giselle, little baseline jumper, is long. But right there to get the rebound is Abigail Nelson. She tries to go back up and gets fouled. Fouls on Wasserman. That would be 2 team fouls apiece so far here in the third quarter with 3:49 to play. Abigail Nelson at the line for the Braves, shooting 2. First one rattles around and in. Let's see what we got here for the second one. And the second one's a little short. Valpo clears the rebound. At least has it at this point. They find it. Pass looked like it was in between teammates, so when they grabbed it, then they took a couple extra steps, and that's a traveling violation. The Braves will inbound to the backcourt. There's Jocelyn with the ball at the top of the key. Passes over it to Pelkey. Pelkey swings it back to the top of the key to Giselle this time, interchanging with Jocelyn. She's on the drive. Little scoop shot doesn't go. Looking for a foul. Did not get one. Vikings pushing the ball down the floor. And good defense to get back. There's Harris down to Jillian in the corner. Good hands by Jocelyn, but Valpo retains possession. Harris again going through. Braves in their 2-3 zone. Give up that jumper on the window, and that's good. So we are tied at 10. Defense by the Vikings on the fast break, and they don't convert. Pelkey there for the rebound. Great job by Pelkey to get back. We had a long pass down there to Savannah, and we got a jump ball. That's going to go to the Vikings with 2:47 to play in the third quarter. We are all tied at 10. Harris with the ball for the Vikings. She drives down, passes it to Jillian. Jillian tried to kick it back out, and Jocelyn Martinez was there. But Jocelyn plays for the Braves, so she knocks it out of bounds. Inbound to 34. 34 for the Braves. That would be for the Vikings. Pasturet with the score. Coach Pimentel did not like what he saw and calls a full timeout. 2:21 to play in the third quarter. Our defensive battle has continued, but both teams have knocked down a couple shots to make our score 12-10. Coach Pimentel not real happy with the setup offensively, so he's going to the whiteboard down there to try to get things sorted out. Let's see if the Braves can penetrate the defense by the Vikings. The Vikings have played solid defense the whole game, giving up only 10 points. Braves not far behind, only giving up 12 points. So, again, as we said earlier, low-scoring game, but whoever can figure each other out defensively will have the edge. Giselle on the drive. She's coming down low and toes it up. Rattles around. And we got a jump ball. Savannah Riley down there for the Braves, grabbing the ball with authority. Gets a rugby scrum, and so now the Braves will have it out of bounds on the jump ball. Pelkey inbounds to Giselle in the corner. Giselle's going to give it up to Savannah. Savannah's over to Jocelyn. Pelkey on the wing, back to Savannah. She's going to give it up to Jocelyn there at the top of the key. Giselle on the drive. Just ducks better of it, comes back out. Good spin move to the basket, just not quite there. Ball's knocked out of bounds by the Vikings. Good drive by Giselle, just couldn't quite finish. Pelkey's going to take it out on the out-of-bounds line. Braves working that inbounds play. Giselle on the drive, just a little short again. Harris on the drive, she's going to pull it out. There's Jilliana. Jilliana is fouled by Pelkey. We'll see if it's on the floor or if it is going to be calling it on the floor, so we're not shooting. 13, Snyder checking in for the Vikings. Good defense again by Jocelyn Martinez, denying the entry pass with authority, knocking it out of bounds. Long jumper cleared away by the Braves. They're looking to run with 1:11 to play in the third quarter. Abigail to back to Giselle. Giselle with a ball fake on the drive. Picks it back out to Abigail. Abigail on the drive with the runner, no good. Board by Pelkey, and it's in. Good positioning by Pelkey to get the rebound. We're under a minute to play in the third quarter. Still tied at 12, and we're going to get a traveling violation. Braves are going to have the ball out of bounds. Jocelyn Martinez with the ball. Pass gets tipped. Savannah into Abigail. Abigail, good job. Reverse that. Abigail into Savannah. Savannah's going to draw the foul on Jilliana. So she's going to the line for two. Again, that is Savannah Riley to shoot two. First one's a little bit to the right. With 34 seconds to play in the third quarter. Again, we are all tied up at 12. Good, clean game played so far. Good defensive struggle. Both teams playing hard defensively. Points are a little hard to come by. Second free throw for Savannah is a little short, so the Vikings are going to take over underneath their own basket. And we get another traveling violation on the Vikings. 23 seconds left to play. Jocelyn Martinez to the hole. She gets the ball knocked away by the Vikings, so she's not out of it. 10 seconds to play here in the third quarter. And Jocelyn was a little upset. She was going after the ball no matter what. It draws the foul. Again, that's why you get 5 of them. 8 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 3, 2, and 1. That'll do it. Again, we were all tied at the end of 3. Possession arrow will be with the Vikings to start play in the fourth quarter. And we got a traveling violation on the Braves. Braves pressure defense again, working the half-court defense. Vikings break the press in a hurry, and 34 puts up a shot, gets her own rebound, and we're going up with it. Savannah ties up the ball, and that is going to be a jump ball. The Braves are going to take possession with 5:12 to play. Still early in the fourth quarter. Our score 12-12. Jocelyn Martinez passes it over to Giselle. Comes Miley at the top. Miley looking for cutters. Good defense by the Vikings. Jocelyn's got the ball there on the wing. Collapse on her, so she pulls it out. Back to Miley. Miley gives it up to Giselle at the top. Giselle with the great drive. Little underhand layup, doesn't go, but she does draw a foul. Team fouls, sir. Both teams are tied at 4 apiece here in the second half. See if Giselle can break the tie. She cannot on the first one. She has one more with 4:44 to play in the fourth quarter. And the second one's a little strong, too. Savannah does a great job saving it. Jocelyn with the two-pointer in the corner. Good energy. Good save. Basket. Good defense by Pelkey. She says, not down here. Knocks the ball out of bounds. That's Snyder for the Vikings. She's dribbling. She tries to pass it down low. There's number 32 in the middle. She's going to give it up to 30. There's down to Juliana. Off the side of the backboard. Tries to pass it out, and Jocelyn Martinez knocks it out. Again, defense is the name of the game, folks. Both teams playing tremendous defense. The points are really hard to come by. Good effort, good energy by both teams defensively. That's Harris on the drive for the Vikings. The runner does not go. Cleared by Abigail. She gets it to Giselle with 4 minutes to play. Giselle long pass to Martinez. Down, looking for a foul. Doesn't get it. Valpo clears the rebound, and then Jocelyn again picks up a foul. That'll be team foul number 5 for the Braves. Braves in their 2-3 zone. Number 30 for the Vikings down on the sideline. Defense collapses on her. There's a long jumper for Harris. Doesn't go. Good rebound by number 30. Her jumper doesn't go. Good pull rebound by Abigail. Abigail gives it to Giselle. Giselle to Jocelyn. Jocelyn going to the hoop and gets fouled. May end up calling that one on the floor. Yep, they're going to get the ball out of bounds. So the Braves are going to have the ball out of bounds. Both teams have 5 team fouls apiece with 3:23 to play in the fourth quarter. Giselle, little stop and go move and a runner in the lane with the left hand. Great job. Vikings break the press, and then they get a traveling violation, and the ball rolls out the door and down the hallway. Got to keep the doors open, get some airflow in here, and sometimes that happens. The ball just right down the hallway. Hopefully it didn't get out the other door and into the snow, but we digress. Braves are going to have the ball out of bounds. There's 3:12 to play in the fourth quarter. The possession arrow is with the Vikings at this point. Jocelyn and Giselle at the top of the key. She is guarded by Snyder. Got a little trap there. There's 32 with the reach in. They don't call that. Abigail's got the ball on the side. She tries to give the ball to Pelkey. She does. Pelkey's got it. She's going to give it back to Abigail. Abigail, long pass to Giselle in the top. And there's Jocelyn with the ball. On the right side to Pelkey. Pelkey looking down low. Nope, back out to Jocelyn. Jocelyn's going to take it and drive. She passes it to Giselle. Giselle's got it at the top of the key, guarded toughly. Both of them guarded toughly. There's Jocelyn on the drive, and she draws a foul on number 41. And that looks like it is Juliana's 5th foul. It's Jocelyn Martinez at the line for the Braves. Going to shoot 2. Checking in for the Vikings is number 34, Pasturet. And 41 for the Vikings. Juliana is going to foul out of this ball game. Jocelyn rolls in the first one. Those are big points. 2:27 to play in the 4th quarter. Again, possession arrow stays with the Vikings at this point. Second one's a little short. Vikings get the ball. Team fouls for the Braves are 5. Team fouls for the Vikings are 6. So that means the next foul by the Vikings puts the Braves in the bonus. And and I got another traveling violation over there by the Vikings. So this may turn into a free throw contest. We'll see what happens. 2:19 to play in the 4th quarter. That's Jocelyn Martinez bringing the ball up for the Braves. She's content to kind of hang out up there and pass it over to Pelkey. Pelkey's going to give it up to Giselle at the top. And Giselle's just kind of hanging out. Good defense there by the Vikings, number Snyder. And there's Giselle on the drive. Got a little hand check there by 32, which means Giselle's going to go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. That foul is on Wasserman. Again, big free throws coming down the stretch. 2 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. The Braves are in the bonus from here on out. First one is good. Clutch free throw by Giselle. She makes the first one of the 1 and 1. The Braves are now up 18-12. The other one rims out. There's a mad rugby scrum down there on the bottom for the ball. Don't know how that happened, but the Vikings are going to have it on the jump ball. .153 to play. Valpo brings the ball up. That's Harris on the wing with it. She's got it. She's going to rip the ball out and then try to give it up. That's Snyder. Snyder, long three-pointer, bangs off the back of the rebound. Cleared by the Braves. Coach Pimentel for the Braves talking about getting a good shot. Giselle plays catch, passes it over to Jocelyn. Jocelyn on the drive. She's going right to the hoop. She doesn't care. It's going to be off her knee, though. And so the Vikings have some life here with 1:21 to play. Just down 2 possessions. Again, defense is the name of the game for the Braves. That's a jumper by Harris on the side. It bounces off. That's no good. Pelkey has good position, but knocks the ball out of bounds with 1:01 to play. So the Vikings got the ball underneath the basket. Good positioning by Pelkey. Just got to grab that basketball. Vikings try to throw it inside. That fails. The Braves, good interception. Giselle is bringing the ball up very methodically, working that clock. 50 seconds to play in the game. Jocelyn's going to drive, puts up a shot. Savannah puts up a shot. Neither one goes. Ball is on the ground. The Vikings have the ball now. They're going to clear it with 35 seconds to play. They got to hurry if they're going to make a comeback. And good effort there on the move by Harris, but got to put the ball on the ground. So she gets called for traveling. 30 seconds to play. Giselle's bringing it up again, very methodically, getting over the timeline after 10 seconds. There she goes. Again, got to make sure we don't get the 3-second call, so they got to go forward. There's a 5-second call. We're just talking about that. Again, sometimes that's hard to understand, so you got to tell them they got to go forward, go towards the basket so they can break that 5-second call. Miley's going to guard the ball there. They get the ball into 34. 34 with a teardrop. Pasternak with the teardrop to make it 16-14, and the Braves are going to get fouled. Snyder on the foul for the Vikings. We got 1-1 with 2 seconds to play. Coach Pimentel is basically telling them to back off here. So Giselle is at the line to try to finish this thing out. 1-1. Lane violation on number 30 for the Vikings. So Giselle's going to get another shot at the 1-1. Didn't pay attention to the lane violation or what it was. Second one rims out. She gets her own rebound. Misses a layup, but hey, sometimes things happen. Braves will take it with an 18-14 victory. Good, hard-fought game by both teams. Great effort by the Vikings. Great effort by the Braves. Again, defensive struggle with the 18-14 score. We're going to have a break here for the B team girls to warm up with 6 minutes to play, or 6 minutes on the clock, and we will take a break with them. Thank you again for watching Braves basketball on WMS TV, the Willow Creek Middle School TV station. Again, thanks for joining us here at the historic Willow Creek Gymnasium. We'd like to thank our Willow Creek athletic supporters. Thanks to Solid Platforms at 6610 Melton Road in Portage. Scaffolding is their business. Safety is their culture. Safe, efficient, transparent, and accountable since 1990. Solid Platforms for all of your platform needs. The local 1005 United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners of America. More than 500,000 men and women who perform safe, productive work every day. Getting ready to start a B game here. We have our 8th grade B girl starters. So first up for Willow Creek, you have number 10, Jilliana Soto, number 3, Kiara Woods, number 30, Abigail Krinkle, number 22, Alina Hennings, and number 20, Kayla Pleasant. For the Benjamin Franklin Vikings, you got number 1, Alex, number 10, Bala, number 22, Sedovic, number 25, Peters, and 51, Tellez. This is actually a rematch. These two teams played a couple weeks ago here at the historic Willow Creek Middle School gym. So we'll see how it goes after both teams have kind of played each other once. Rematch is always interesting, so this will be a good one as we get ready to tip off the 8th grade girls B basketball. Thank you for watching Braves basketball on WMS TV, the Willow Creek Middle School Television Network. Willow Creek Braves are in their home jerseys and in their home white jerseys, I should say, and the Ben Franklin Vikings are in the traditional green Valpo colors. Again, officials are Mr. Berrien and Mr. Aries, and our official scorekeeper is Mr. Swindle down there on the clock and the horn and the possession arrow. And a big thanks to Mr. Slabowski, who is out there taking tickets. There we go, and we're off. That's Jilliana Soto at the top for the Braves after they get the tip. Soto's gonna drive. She drives to the lane, misses it. Presley Wellestad, I believe no, that's not Presley. I'm sorry. That's Alina Hennings with the 2-point basket and the putback for the Braves. Quick start for the Braves. First trip down. That's Peters at the top. She gives it over to Tellez. Tellez looking for Alex, is picked off by Kayla Pleasant. Kayla is taking it to the hoop. She's going to get fouled by number 1, Alex, for the Vikings. But the Braves are going to have the ball out of bounds. Good defense by Kayla Pleasant to lead to offense. So the Braves are going to have it. That's Alina Hennings, number 22, inbounding. She's going to pass it over to Soto. Soto's again driving with the right hand. Runner doesn't quite go. Rebound in a rugby scrum down there. Who knows who's got that one? And it's going to go to the Vikings on the jump. Green ball. Definitely green ball. 5:17 to play in the first quarter. There was some confusion there, but we got it all sorted out. Good defense by Kayla Pleasant. Vikings get the ball down to number 10. She draws a foul on Alina Hennings. Bala's taking the ball out of bounds for the Vikings. She gets the ball into number 11. Number 11 throws a pass over to 25. 25 back to number 10. Didn't have great control of it, but throws up a shot. There's number 1. There's Alex. Good defense by Kayla. We had a held ball there for a second, and looks like the ball was knocked out of bounds by the Braves. That's Abigail Krinkle who knocked the ball out. So the Vikings will have it there in the corner. They get the ball in. Got a foul on the Braves. That's number 3, Kiara Woods. We got 4:41 to play. Checking in for the Braves is number 2, Samaya Petticoat. Samaya, good friends of the broadcast, she wants us to mention the word taco, so we will do so. Got a jump ball there, good tie up, and the Braves will have it. Let's see if we can get something going here with 4:38 to play, and lessen the jump balls and turnovers and get into a basketball game here. There's Soto on the drive. She's going to pull it back out. There's Samaya, fresh in the game. She passes it back to Juliana. Good reception of the pass on the spinorama there. Ball finds Abigail in the middle. There's Samaya at the top of the key. Good entry pass to Abigail. She's looking down low. Somewhere to go with it. Passes it back out. Soto's got it, and she's going to the basket, and she looks like she's going to draw a foul on number 1 on the Vikings with 3:57 to play in the first quarter. Braves got the ball out of bounds. Inbounds pass goes off the hands of Soto. Kayla Pleasant runs down and gets in front of, but draws the foul. So that is number 1, Alex, for the Vikings going to shoot 2. Good effort, good energy by Kayla Pleasant to not give up the free layup, but Alex is going to shoot 2. First one is good. Second one is off to the left. Does not draw iron, so the Braves will take over. That is Soto bringing it up for the Braves. She passes it to the wing to Kayla Pleasant. Kayla entry pass to Abigail. Abigail looking to put it somewhere. There's back to Soto. Soto's going to drive, and that is another foul on number 1, Alex. I believe that's 3 to start the game on her. 3:37 to play in the first. Soto's got it at the top. And there's Kayla. Kayla's going to dribble down, and she finds Alina Hennings on the wing. Gives it to Abigail. Abigail back to Kayla. Kayla's going to try to drive. Nope. Pass it out to Elena. Top of the key for Soto. Soto with a jumper. Nope. Samaya with the solid rebound. They're all over in the rugby scrum, and we got a 3-second violation. Got a sub checking in for the Braves is number 5, Ashton Mallow. Checking out for the Braves is Kayla Pleasant, number 20. Here come the Vikings. Trying to set up their offense. There's number 10 on the wing, and that's a good jumper. That is Bala with the long jumper to make our score 3-2 with 2:54 to play in the first quarter. That's Ashton down to Alina. Alina's going to look at the skip pass over to the top of the key. Juliana, she goes around her defender, puts the ball up a little hard off the glass. Rebound by Krinkle, also no good. Ball's loose on the ground. It looks like another one of those rugby scrums. Viking basketball on the jump ball. Another jumper by Bala there from about the same spot she made the last one, but does not get it to fall. There's Soto with the ball coming down the floor. Gets cut off on the way to the basket. There's number 1 again with the reach. Careful. Mallow over to Soto. Soto going around to the left this time. Passes it to Alina Hennings. Up the top key to Samaya. Samaya's at the dribble at the top. Turns to Abigail. Abigail puts up a shot. Doesn't go. The ball's on the ground. Picked up by Alina Hennings. Oh, couldn't get it to go, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds to the Vikings. Good effort. Sometimes that rim is just unforgiving, folks. It's Alex bringing the ball up the court for the Vikings. She passes it off to number 11. Good tip on the play by Giselle. And Samaya Beatrice gets a traveling call after she has the ball. A wise coach I once knew used to say, once you get the ball, be a tree, grow roots before you know what you're doing. Be a tree is what we used to always say. Thank you. Vikings basketball under the hoop. Inbound to Alex, and she knocks down the short jumper. Ashton on the side. She passes it to Alina. Alina trying to get the ball into Abigail. That's going to bounce around and out of bounds. And that's going to go to the Vikings. Good hands by Kiera. Kiera, we got a little scrum there. She's going to pass the ball up to Elena. She's got it. Back to Juliana. Juliana's going to bring the ball down for the Braves. She's on the run. There's a crossover move. Ball gets knocked out of her hands. Here comes number 25. Good play by Juliana. Nice recovery. Knocks the ball out of bounds. So the Vikings are going to have the ball out of bounds under the hoop. Peters on the drive for the Vikings was stopped by great defense. Jumper on the same inbounds play by Telez, doesn't get it to go, and here we go back the other way. That's Alina down there in the corner. She passed it to Abigail. Abigail gets the ball knocked out of her hands. And there go the Vikings back the other way. Pass down low to Bala. Bala looking for a shot. Does not pass it out to Telez. No. And then a rebound by Elena. Elena, now we got a rugby scrum again. And that jump ball is going to go to the Braves with 12 seconds to play in the first quarter. 12 seconds. We'll see if the Braves can get off a shot. Ashton, a little misplay there. And we're out of bounds. The Vikings are out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds, so now the Braves have got it now with 3 seconds. Would have been good if it went, but it does not. So now that makes our score at the end of one 5-2. Getting ready to start the second quarter. The Vikings are going to have possession to start the second quarter. Team fouls are 3 apiece each team. Scores 5-2. Thank you for watching Braves basketball on WMST, the Willow Creek Middle School Television Network. Another foul called on number 3, Kiera Woods, for the Braves. On the floor for the Braves right now, Kiera Woods, number 3, Juliana Soto, number 10. Presley Wellestat makes her first entrance at number 24. Alina Hennings, number 22. And then 20 is Kayla Pleasant. Another foul picked up on the Braves. Tough defense always leads to foul. That foul is going to be on number 22, Alina Hennings. Let's see if they run the same inbounds play and try to get that little. And they don't. They just get the ball in. Good hands by number 3, Kiera Woods, and the Braves starting the other way. She's going to go all the way. Kayla Pleasant with the ball here on the right side. She dribbles and crosses over, stops and shoots just a little short. Rebound by Alina Hennings, and she'll knock down the jumper. Nice layup for her. That gets our score to 5-4 with 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Just started here in the second quarter. Valpo brings the ball down. Valpo looking for the entry pass down low. Cannot find it, so they're content to move the ball around the top. And then there's Alina Hennings knocking the ball out of bounds for the Braves. So the Vikings are going to have the ball on the sideline over there. 22, Sedevec with the ball. She's at the top of the key. She tries to pass it. Alina Hennings is just knocking it away like a volleyball player there. Juliana Soto's got the ball. She's driving down. There's Kayla. Kayla's going to take it to the hoop. Oh, and she gets a friendly roll and gets it to go. Nice layup by Kayla Pleasant. Nice roll. Good drive. See if Valpo can do anything on this end of the floor. The Braves have been great on defense, and there they are again. Kiara Woods with the steal. She's driving, and she's going to draw a foul on Vikings number 53. That would be their 5th team foul. So Braves are going to have it out of bounds on the baseline. Ball into Presley. Presley gives it to Alina. Alina looking for a pass. Tries to throw it over a bunch of people, and the Vikings take it away. But Kayla takes it right back. She gets her own rebound. She's going to try another shot, maybe. Or not. We'll call 3 seconds there. Vikings take possession and go back the other way. Good ball fake by number 10, Bala. Kayla Pleasant pulls down the rebound, gets fouled by number 10, Bala. I misspoke before. That is actually the 5th team foul on the Vikings, not the 6th. So, oh, there's a nice jumper by Presley. Presley knocks down the jumper from the free throw line, 15-footer. Smothering defense again by the Braves on their end, half court. Ball tries to go inside, and that's where Presley is. Presley takes the ball and goes back the other way. There's Juliana on the drive. And we got a traveling violation. Entry pass does not work, so the Braves pick that off, and they're going back the other way here. There's Soto at the top. She looks over her options and finds Kayla on the right elbow. Kayla goes back to Soto over her individual, and then Soto with the long jumper does not go. Good rebound by Alina. Hers doesn't go. Kayla tries a shot. That doesn't go, and the Vikings go back the other way. Good layup there by Sedevec. Minute 50 to play in the second quarter. Presley with the pass underneath to Alina Hennings. Alina with surprise, nobody was around her, and she lays it in for an easy layup. Don't know if that was a pass or a shot blocked, whatever the case may be. It worked out great for the Braves. Ball knocks off a couple of Viking players and out of bounds, so the Braves are going to take over on their sideline with a minute 15 to play. Minute 15 to play here in the second quarter of our B game. Entry pass from Soto to Presley. Presley passes it out to Kiara. Kiara's trying to pass. It gets knocked away by Sedevec. Sedevec for the Vikings picks it up. She's looking for a long pass, shot, something. Vikings pull it out. Presley's trying to grab it. Vikings get control, and there's another long jumper off the front of the rim. Vikings in pursuit. They pick it up. Sadovec actually passed it over to Bala. Bala looking for the shot. Juliana ties it up. And that's going to be Willow Creek basketball with 40 seconds to play in the half. Alina passes over to Michaela. Michaela with the long jumper, grazes the rim. Rebound by Alina, but going to the ground, they're going to call traveling. Valpo passes the ball out of bounds. Braves take over with 15 seconds to play in the half. We'll see what happens, see if they can get a shot. Presley over to Alina. Alina is going to look back to Soto. Soto with 7 seconds. Long jumper. Bounces off. There's Presley down there. Ball's on the ground. Nothing. That's going to end our first half with the score 10-7. They're going to take a break, so we are too. Thanks for joining us on WMS TV, Willow Creek Middle School TV station. Vikings are going to start the third quarter with the basketball. Braves continuing their tough defense. Looks like we have a traveling violation called. On the floor for the Braves are Alina Hennings, number 22, number 10, Juliana Soto. You have number 30, Abigail Krinkle, number 2, Samaya Petticourt, and number 5, Ashton Mallow. There's Alina Hennings in the corner. She's throwing it into Abigail. They knock it away. The Vikings will have it and go back the other direction. That's Sedovic passing over to Alex. Alex to Bala. Bala tries a shot, doesn't get it to go. Mallow with the rebound. She's going to give it up to Alina. And Alina gets it to Juliana. She's going to bring it up the floor for the Braves. Samaya, good ball movement. Back to Soto. Soto to Mallow. Mallow looking for a shot. Abigail in the middle, and she banks it in. Good shot by Abigail Krinkle there to use the glass right in the middle. Long jumper by Sedovic by the Vikings is short. Rebound by Abigail. Abigail gets it out to Juliana. Juliana's pushing it as her coach tells her to, and we're going to get a hand check foul on number 1. That's on Alex. Overhearing the scorer's table, that is the 4th foul on number 1. Juliana Soto on the drive, pulls it up, doesn't get it to go. Alina fumbles the rebound out of bounds. And the Vikings have it. She's a little disgusted with herself. She didn't get pulled down the rebound and make that easy layup. But there's more time left in the game. 4:20 to play in the third quarter. Again, the Braves continue that smothering defense. Entry pass doesn't go anywhere. The Vikings get it back. Good hands by Samaya. There's Sedovic. She passes it over to Alex. Good ball movement by the Vikings, but even better movement by the defense of the Braves. Abigail does a good job of clearing that loose ball to Soto, and we're back going the other direction. Soto passes it to Ashton. Ashton on the side. There's Alina in the corner. Puts it on the ground and drives. Passes it to Ashton. Ashton now in the corner with it. Back to Alina. They play catch. She tries to get it to Juliana. Juliana has some trouble with the defense. And we're going to jump it up. And so that is now going to go to the Braves. So the Brave basketball off the jump. 3:40 to play in the third quarter. There's Soto over to Samaya. Samaya gets it into Abigail. Abigail looking to go somewhere with it. Back to Soto. Soto on the drive with the left hand. Passes it to Mallow. Mallow with a quick shot off the... And Abigail with the rebound. And the hoop. Good job by Abigail making a living down there. Last 2 shots go good for her right in that paint. Good ball movement by the Vikings and can't get it to fall. Again, another rebound by Abigail. She's been everywhere. 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Juliana with a drive, tries a shot. Looks like it gets knocked out of her hands. That ball's going to go over to the Vikings out of bounds. And we have a line change for the Vikings. 53, 40, 25, and 11 coming in for the Vikings. The only one to stay on the floor is number 22. That's Sedovic. And here comes the Vikings. Good job defensively, but we're going to get a foul on Soto. First team foul of the half. Viking get the ball, and they're going to pass it around. There's an attempt at a steal by Soto. Soto's got it. She's going to the hoop, and she's going to draw a foul. Soto going to the line to shoot 2. Good steal, good drive, and draws the foul. First one rattles out. Let's see what the second one brings. Second one's a little long. The Braves look like they're trying to get the ball, and they do. They hold ball, so that's a jump ball for the Vikings now. 2:34 to play in the third quarter. Again, good ball movement by the Vikings. They just haven't been able to pay it off with points, but they are moving the ball well. A little fumble there in the middle. Braves will take it, and they will clear and head towards the other direction. There's Soto again. She is the ball handler so far. She passes over to Malo. There's Hennings on the side. There's Abigail. Abigail in the middle again. She's 3 for 3 in almost that exact spot here in the third quarter. Great job facing the basket and using the glass, I believe, every time. The backboard is your friend. Long jumper by Valpo rattles out. We always talk about that east rim being stingy here at the historic Willow Creek Gymnasium. That east rim, for whatever reason, awful stingy. Number 3, Kiera Woods checking in for the Braves. Checking out is number 5, Ashton Mallow. Soto's going to bring it up for the Braves with 1:40 to play in the third quarter. Another shot from the middle from Abigail. I think that one got a piece. Yeah, Valpo got a piece of that one. So the Braves are going to have it underneath the basket once we retrieve it from Mr. Hop's room and bouncing out of the gym there. A good inbounds pass to Abigail, and she uses the glass again. Solid fundamental shooting using the backboard. Long pass down to the baseline for the Vikings doesn't connect, so the Braves will have it out of bounds. The minute 17 to play in the third quarter. Ooh, Soto almost traveled with the basketball. Now she turns it over. Vikings going the other way. Not quite. Ashton Mallow follows up with a rebound, but gets it taken by Sedovic from Valpo. Valpo pulls it back out and will set up the offense. Nice play by Valpo, and again, that rim is stingy on the east side. We got a rugby scrum down there, so that's a jump ball. The Braves will have it on the jump ball with 49 seconds to play. Alina Hennings part of that jump ball. Lost her glasses, but she's back at it. She's running down the floor. Soto over to Kiera. Kiera and Abigail tried to. Good play by the Vikings. Good play by Soto. Soto tries to get it to Hennings. She does. Hennings is trying to back it out of there. And we're going to get a 3-second call. Braves passing it around, getting it in the middle. 14 seconds to play in the third quarter. There's Sedovic finally on the drive. Passes it back out. Again, good ball movement by the Vikings. Did it down the baseline. His shot is no good, but somebody's there for a rebound. Just off of that rim. And that's going to do it for our third quarter. With your score 18-7 Braves. We'd like to thank this opportunity to thank our Willow Creek supporters, the Solid Platforms at 6610 Melton Road in Portage. Scaffolding is their business. Safety is their culture. Safe, efficient, transparent, and accountable since 1990. Solid Platforms for all of your platform needs. The Local 1005 United Brotherhood of Carpenters and Joiners of America, more than 500,000 men and women who perform safe, productive work every day. Thank you again for watching us on WMS TV, the Willow Creek Middle School television station, and our Willow Creek YouTube page, Willow Creek MSTV. If this is the first time you are tuning into us, click that subscribe button, click the follow button, that follow bell, the notification bell. That way, anytime we have an event, you will get a notification on your YouTube page that we are live and ready to go. So, again, thank you for joining us on WMS TV here at the historic Willow Creek Middle School Gymnasium. Now for fourth quarter action. The Vikings are going to start the fourth quarter with the basketball. Our score is 18-7. The Vikings have 2 team fouls against them this half, and the Braves have 1. Long three-pointer rattles out. Kayla Pleasant on the rebound for the Braves. She's going to take it coast to coast. Ball, loose ball there on the bound, and Abigail's going to take it from her, but we're going to get a jump ball, and that's out of bounds. So on the floor right now for the Braves, number 30, Abigail Krinkle, number 24, Presley Wellistat, number 3, Kiera Woods, number 20, Kayla Pleasant, and with the ball right there is Jilliana Soto. It looked like she had a little help on that one from behind, but the Vikings will take over at the baseline. Valpo's moving the ball around. There's a skip pass over the top of the key. Good entry pass, finally down low for the Braves, but Abigail Krinkle says, nope, she's going to tie that up. The Vikings are going to have it out of bounds. Valpo's had some success the last couple games here of those inbounds plays. Abigail's going to get a foul there. Tough defense. Valpo inbounds the ball, and again, tough defense by Soto. Good save by Valpo. They still got it. Good defense by Abigail. Let's see if we can get another jump ball down there. It's going to happen at some point. There's a shot by Sudovic and a foul by Kiera Woods. Wish I could zoom in on Kiera's face. She's like, what, me? It wasn't me. I didn't mean to. Number 22, Sudovic at the line. That's the first point for the Vikings on that east rim. We always talk about that east rim being tough. Sudovic gets another shot here, or second shot. That one rattles out. Rebound pulled down by Abigail. Abigail finds Kayla. Kayla's running down the sideline. Going to pull it out, look for Soto. Sudovic takes the pass, goes back the other way, a little tough, maybe a pass to her teammate on the other side. It's a jumper by Bala, and that's good. 4:14 to play in the fourth quarter. The Braves still up by 8. There's Soto to Kayla Pleasant. Kayla looking for somebody to toss it to. She's going to dribble out of it. And she gets it knocked out of her hands by number 1, Alex. In for the Braves is number 2, Samaya Petticourt. She's coming in for Kiera Woods. And number 22, Alina Hennings. Alina's checking in for Abigail Krinkle. 3:56 to play. Alina trying to inbounds. Picked off by the Vikings. They're going to the hoop. That's Alex, and she rattles it in. 5-0 run here for the Vikings to start the fourth quarter. See if the Braves can get some momentum back on their side. There's Presley in the middle. She's going to pass it down to Samaya. Samaya off the board. Does not work. Tries to back it out. Sudovic picks it off. Samaya's going to run down there and try to play defense. And then we got a foul. fouls on Kayla Pleasant. That is the 14th foul for the Braves this half. Again, the Vikings on a 5-0 run here. Make that, nope, bounced out. Let's try the second one with 3:19 to play in the fourth quarter. That is Alex at the line for the Vikings. Second one's strong as well and bounces out, but the Vikings all over the rebound. Good hands by Samaya. She knocks the ball loose, but that's picked up. And good defense by Juliana. We got a jump ball, and that's going to be Braves basketball. Coach Bradley's going to call a timeout here, a 30-second timeout for the Braves. And be ready for press would be my guess, but I think maybe that's what Coach is talking about. Again, shout out to Mr. Swindle on the scoreboard, keeping us on our toes and working that timer. So we are official here at Willow Creek. 3:02 to play. Braves are clinging to a 6-point lead. Braves have 14 fouls to the Vikings 2. There's a dangerous pass there, but Samaya takes it, and then there's Alina in the corner. Looks like she got smacked in the face a little bit, but that's all right. Juliana to Presley. Presley with a shot that gets blocked. Ball rattles around. There's Alina down there. Looks like she's going to draw a foul. And that's on number 1 for the Vikings. And looks like foul. It's going to be 5 fouls for Alex. Get 5, folks. Might as well use them. Number 22, Alina Hennings at the line for the Braves, shooting 2. First one is good. That breaks the 5-0 scoring run. Abigail Krinkle checking in for the Braves for Samaya Petticoat with 2:42 to play in the game. Second one bounces out, but the Vikings knock it out of bounds. So the Braves are going to keep possession underneath the basket. Alina Henning's going to pass it in. She's looking for Presley. Presley gets it, does not get the jumper to go. And again, another jump ball. So that's going to be Vikings basketball with 2:37 to play. Good entry pass by the Vikings. Moving the basketball around. There's Sedovic. She gets it back, looking for an entry pass. There's a jumper. Good block by Presley. Kayla Pleasant right there as well, playing good defense. There's Soto. It looks like Soto's going to knock the ball out of bounds, and she does. So the Vikings will have the ball on the sideline with 2:14 to play. Valpo gets the ball in. That's Sedovic at the top of the key. Bala looking for the jumper, but I think Soto's going to get a reach-in foul there. There's 5 team fouls now for the Braves, so that puts the Vikings in the bonus and 2 more fouls. Good defense by Kayla Pleasant. There she goes down the sideline. Let's see if she can get to the hoop, and she does not. She loses the ball out of bounds. Couldn't quite turn the corner, and so the Vikings will take over. Good hands by Abigail there, knocking the ball away. Good job, Kayla Pleasant stepping in front of that pass by the Vikings and giving it up here. There's the Braves' Soto coming up. And might have been a travel, but she made a loss it, so hey, there we go. Kayla's got it on the wing. She's giving it up to Soto at the top of the key. Soto's going to take a shot. Why not? Good rebound by Abigail, getting to the glass. She's had herself a second half, folks. I don't know the official stats, but I think she's about 10 points here in the second half. Long three-pointer for the Vikings just rattles out. Kayla Pleasant runs it down, and Beatrice with a traveling call. Okay, so the Vikings are going to have the ball out underneath. Braves up 9. Vikings with 55 seconds left. Ball pinballs around in there. Kayla Pleasant grabs the ball. She's looking to give it to Soto, and she does. There's Soto bringing the ball up the floor. And nobody stops her, so she might as well take it all the way to the hoop. Presley gets the rebound and the score. And Mr. Wissing was sleeping on the camera up here, so I apologize for not getting that one. 30 seconds to play. Jumper for the Vikings is no good. It's going to stay with the Vikings. So Kiara Woods and Ashton Mallow are checking in for the Braves. Abigail Krinkle's coming out. Need one more. There's Kayla. Kayla's going to come out as well. 23 seconds to play. Valpo inbounds the basketball. There's this inside. Presley gets a piece of that one. The ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Vikings with 17 seconds to go. Jumper by Valpo is no good. Presley clears the rebound. She's looking to get to Soto with 12 seconds to play. Let's see if the Braves hold on to it with 8 seconds to go, or if they try one of those last second shots. She's going to pass it to Kiara Woods. Kiara's going to hold on to it and do the sportsmanlike thing, and that'll end our game with the score 23-12 here at historic Willow Creek Gymnasium. Thank you for watching Braves basketball on WMS TV, the Willow Creek Middle School television station, and on our YouTube page at Willow Creek MSTV. We're going to take a break, and we may be back with the post-game show here shortly. The Lady Braves pick up 2 victories here against the Ben Franklin Vikings. Thank you for watching our production. We hope you enjoy the production. I know if you're a Braves fan, you enjoy the outcome. Catch us next week for our next live stream basketball game here at Willow Creek Middle School in the historic Willow Creek Gymnasium. Thanks for watching, and have a good evening.